behaviour while they're spitting, please. It's going to be very good. Okay. Okay, cool. Drum roll. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Wait, man. That's aimed at Chris Bryan. No, right. Don't flop Northwest Weekend. This is main event number 2 of day number 1. Go in! Go! Okay! Shout to the sponsors, shout to all the viewers, shout to everybody who's making these bigger battles possible by showing, continuing increasing interest. Okay, to the right, returning Don't Flop for time number 10, I expect. From York, we got Lego. Come on! Good, yo. And to the left, biggest Don't Flop debut we've had in a little, in a quick minute or whatever. At the forefront of the UK underground hip hop scene, representing Children of the Damned, Lee Scott. Alright, okay, everyone hold it down. Right. Lee Scott vs Lego, round number 1 on Lee. Let's go.
First of all, this guy's a fucking fan and used to rock Top Man, now he switched to Nike when you heard the Macabre Brothers album. What the fuck are you kidding me? You're not supposed to rock hardcore Nike shit with skinny jeans, bitch. You wanna be like Scott, but guess what? Scott don't rock no whack feeler high tops. And may I just mention, there are too many pedo disses and Don't Flop, but so what? You'll make an exception. Wait for a second, it's simple. Lego a child's toy, he drops non-spars and works round kids. I've got your boss on speed dial, are you scared now, bitch? You're supposed to be a youth worker, you're the one who needed some help. On the track he said he took the S off his speedos, and well, that shit speaks for itself. He dreams of singing a song with several 7-year-olds while skipping along this yellow Lego brick road. Towards his basement where he calls his favourite and draws him naked. The only Lego kids have to get forced to play with. Kidnap the cameraman and editor and turn Don't Flop into To Catch a Predator. Your whole face stops. This is the noise that he makes when he's touching boys. Say your name with a line of construction toys and claim you're a hetero man. Isn't it ironic how Lego's banned from Legoland? No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
I'm ready, mate.
Yeah, he's calling me a pedo because my name's Lego. But how are you gonna diss me when you named yourself after the Mr. Men? Yeah, and he's thin as John Cleese in Faulty Towers with the same teeth as Austin Powers. See, they're so bad to make a dentist quiver and crack the glass on the inspection mirror. Come on down, monobrow. They're so freaking long. Clutch them with kitchen tongs. Look the shit you're on. How on earth will you meet Miss Right when your name's Mr. Wrong? And you're not the heaviest, you're a novice, so your non-existent record will get demolished. And he's up for having sex with the men that want it, but he's yet to come out, he's a skeleton in the closet. And he's always paranoid at home, talking to his mates like, my joint just spoke. It gets worse. He's dead scared of women because he thinks that God put them there to kill him. So you're literally a mental case, and the voices in your head are living in an empty space.
Alright then, yo. He gets excited when he sees a child's skin. I'm in a rap crew, he's in a paedophile ring. His hair feminine fact talks with the mannerisms of a thespian actor. In slow motion with a slack jaw. I hate the life, I'll build a doomsday device and point it at your where he's kept hidden by a sweet family hoop. And the reason the kids don't play out on Beach Avenue. So fuck you and your girlfriend's home. Yeah, bitch. You may know this, but I got that information off our PayPal list. Tell me what you think secret found out the myth. I seen the North West South battle looking like a couple of bitches. Had through the trip and trying to cut him out the footage with scissors. He ain't tough, I'll shout in his face with his crew around him. A council estate in York equals breathtaking walks and beautiful Tudor houses. He looked to cut us all down to size. Fuck clay pigeons, he shoots storks out the sky. It makes it sicker, but there's no way I'll give you an autographed baby picture.
Now if you think that Lee's sicker, you'll leave with a complete different view. Each minute he seems spitting, he seems pretty screwed. So please, will you just leave pretty soon? And does he eat dinner cause he's thinner than Reese Witherspoon? Plus he's a bulimic jerk, so he'll never admit that he's wrong cause he'd have to eat his words. And he would pull a lot more chicks if he had washboard abs instead of washboard bricks. So here's a question. What's with the pale complexion? Is it an AIDS infection? Because you're about as anti-homo as a drag queen and the Antiques Roadshow. And as a baby he resembled a tramp, so ugly his mother covered his head in a pram. And even on the pregnancy scan before he developed his hands, he looked like the Elephant Man. Yeah. And you're so ugly, I should use this netting above me to camouflage you. And he's got an angry father who's such a massive father, even wears a balaclava to go to the shop for cans of lager.
Hold it down, wait. Let him spit.
The shit this guy just said was a farce, and why do you lower your fucking voice at the end of the bar? Stop following CDC's chill. He needed a hair transplant, so he tampered with Eazy-E's will. He invited his rap buddies over to prepare, spitting into his comb with fucking rollers in his hair. 2 things you need to learn. Stop hanging around the little top, ruling Kevin Keegan babes are not cool. I'll have you shit in multicolored bricks. You should have never left your box and built yourself up for this. I'll stay safe, don't think I'm your friend though. I've got too much material to build bridges with Lego. I heard you was a threat. Check your so-called raw versus 40 can't mean to me, so I just warned parents. I seen your show footage. You need the vocals on your beats and it can't slide. Plus your tracks sound like Ken Branagh reading Bazaar's rhymes. Yo, this weird sits tea and sits with a Yorkshire Terrier on his knee and knits with scissors, needle, dick. Bitch.
Right, final round.
Now why the fuck are you so pale? You must have no food to eat or take beauty sleep in a pool of bleach. Because you're so effing light, you make an ethnic white look like Wesley Snipes. And he's white as the Reaper from Bill and Ted 2. So I'll put his giant sperm back in a test tube. And I hope that this next bit offends you. I will laugh when Salah gets ripped by 10 tubes.
Oh, we're not having it.
And you can find his sticky sex in his bedroom, jerking off to all the kinky sex flicks on Red Tube. You'll never be the biggest threat, you interbred fool. You're so thin I bet the living dead's convinced you're dead too. He's a sore loser and an arrogant prick. Why? Because he lost his first battle and quit. So right after this, I feel bad for this ugly guy here, because he'll probably quit for another 5 years.
1, 2, 3, make some noise! Judge time! Big Marcus Lassie!